Okay, today I am at a local neighborhood park and it is nighttime because it is hot out there, so this is the only way to really be outside anymore. We've hit that time of the year. So I think I'm going to kind of draw these volleyball courts with the tree. Kind of like the yellow cast is kind of interesting. Okay, that's my sketch. I'm going to finish it when I get home. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off the overhead lights that you can see, so you can see better. That India ink is very reflective. So, alright, so let's talk about what I did here. So, I started out with my view from where I was sitting, and I used India ink wash to do the entire background, and I actually kind of liked what it looked like just black and white too, so it didn't really have to have color, but I decided to just kind of stick with my original plan. So after I was done doing all of the tones in the India ink, then I went ahead with watercolor, and the only thing I ran into that was an issue was that I used that, where is it? Oh, there it is. I used this masking fluid pen, and it wasn't coming out very thickly, and so when I tried to erase it, it just kind of didn't really work very well. Also, the tip of it is a little bit, has these little sharp nodules on there that can kind of carve into the paper if you're not careful, and so it kind of did that when I applied some of the masking fluid, so some of it just kind of wouldn't come off. So if you look really closely at this, there's little bits of masking fluid here and there still, but I just decided to go with it. So once I had done the initial layer of color, then I glazed yellow over most of it, except for the places where the lights are shining through, because those lights were popping up pretty white. They just leave kind of a yellow cast when they come down to ground level. So, and part of what I found interesting about the scene was the yellow cast, so I really wanted to try and capture that. So I thought that was a lot of fun, actually. It was really fun to do, and I like how it turned out. And of course, as usual, my favorite part is the leaves from the tree. But I also like how those little bushes back there turned out. They look all nice and round, and really it is kind of pretty much what they looked like, and I like how the tree bark turned out. So actually, I feel like I took some scenery that wasn't particularly interesting and kind of had a lot of fun with it anyway. So that was a nice way to end my Plein Airpril month here. I am exhausted. Doing this every day, going to find somewhere, and then working on a drawing, and then bringing it back and working on it some more when I get home, and then editing the video is a lot. So I'm going to need a break from all of that. Yeah, probably be working on, I'm not sure what I'm going to work on next, actually, so it'll be interesting to see. I might use some of the pictures I took while I was out as inspiration for some newer things. I feel like I definitely got, a lot of practice working with some different materials, so that was fun. Yeah.